Most of us browse the web daily, whether it be on phones or computers, usually visiting websites such as social media, search engines, or news websites. But how often do you visit websites that are out of the norm for society? Some of you may be able to say all the time, but most of us can't really say so. So here's a look at some of the stranger and darker sides of the surface web. Number 10. This is a website dedicated to summoning demons. It bashes all other forms of religion as well as atheism and declares Satan as the true and almighty God, with an opening quote of, "There is no God but myself. Knowing this, who dares worship the false gods of the Quran and Bible? You know there's no good to come." The author of the page lists several alleged facts such as Satanism is not a Christian invention, Satanism is not about evil, we know Satan as a real being, and we know Satan to be the true father, creator, and God of humanity. The page even promotes an e-group dedicated to the religion strictly for the membership of teenagers, in which they are taught the ways of Satan. Number 9 is a website that offers the information of executed offenders, as well as their final statements. If you dig deep, you can definitely find some disturbing ones. Number 8 is a subreddit on the website Reddit, which if you don't know, is a very large forum and social news type website, and subreddits are smaller topic-oriented forums created by the users. With more than 37 million accounts on the website, there are bound to be many weird subreddits created by people. One of the more mysterious subreddits is one titled in a mix of jumbled letters and numbers to just form a random blob of a title, or perhaps some kind of code. In fact, the whole subreddit is littered with posts consisting of random numbers in the titles, with a mix of numbers and letters in the bodies. There are many theories as to what this is for. Some say they are Unix timestamps. Others say it's just a prank or some kind of reaction seeker, while some even suggest that they are secret encoded messages. Number 7 is a website that features plane crash recordings. You might not want to check out this website if you're about to fly somewhere, or better yet, at all. The events that normally cause the crashes are usually pilot error, mechanical error, weather, sabotage, or just other human error. Number 6 is definitely one that can dampen your good mood. Do you ever think about death or when you're gonna die? Who doesn't? If you could press a button and find out your exact time of death, would you press it? Most people would not, as if you were to know when you would die, you would forever live in fear of that day. It's best that we leave our death dates unknown, but if you want to get an estimate of your inevitable end, you can visit deathdate.info, enter your birth date, gender, height and weight, whether you smoke, drink, or use drugs or not, and it will give you an estimated death date based on the average lifespan of a person matched to the description you entered. The date will probably be sooner than you would hope. Number 5. What would happen if the guy you see in the city screaming at the walls in the alleyways had his own website? I think this would be it. This is tedisgod.org. Who is Ted? He's the creator of the page. The first thing we see is a black box with a nuclear explosion in the background with text surrounding a picture of a person who is most likely Ted. The text says, "Ted is the creator and the God and the Lord and the King." Then there are 2 more pictures of Ted underneath. The guy goes on a very long rant about the strangest, most random stuff, a lot of it having to do with religion. 80% of the sentences don't make any sense, seeming as if they were written by toddlers with very active imaginations. It's a long page. You're free to read through it if you're interested. Number 4. Exit Mundi. This website is, as the page describes itself, a collection of end-of-the-world scenarios. The possible catastrophes are sorted by religion, distant future, near future, and any day now. While some of the ideas and alleged possibilities on this page are far-fetched, There are some that may leave you thinking twice, giving you a bit of concern for the well-being of the planet that we all call home. For example, one of the more worrying and believable possibilities on the page is the Flash. According to the description, some call it the main cause of death for life in the universe, and that, right or wrong, we should consider ourselves lucky that so far, the most violent natural phenomenon of all has left our planet alone. What the Flash actually is: every day, somewhere in the universe, there is a huge explosion. Within seconds, an amount of energy sets free that equals the amount of energy the sun would emit in its entire lifetime. These are called gamma ray bursts. This is just one of the many end-of-the-world scenarios listed on this website. Number 3 is whatever the hell this is supposed to be. So you start out on a page looking like this, with an upside-down triangle formed out of the letters in the word abracadabra. As you click through the clickable text, you're sent through a maze of what appears to be complete randomness. You'll come across a bunch of biblical phrases that really won't piece together into any sense. And apparently, the HTML code is also supposed to be a reference to some biblical code. All throughout the journey through this endless maze, you'll come across shapes made out of the pointless text, and the occasionally equally strange picture. However, if you dig deep enough, you may find a series of picture galleries containing pictures that you'll definitely want to check out before getting a good night's sleep. I'm sure the creator of this page and the creator of the page mentioned in number 5 hang out on a regular basis. Number 2. If you like babies and mother's happiness, then you should probably skip this one. This is a website called stillbornangels.memoryof.com. You can guess from the title what this website is about. This is a place where grieving mothers who have experienced stillbirth can post pictures of their stillborn children specially dressed up. Stillbirth is more common than people think, and it's a horrible thing to have to go through. But the only thing that could make it worse would be to post pictures on a website like this. I'm not going to show any pictures of stillborn children in this video, as I'm sure many people watching don't want to see images like that, but you're free to use the link in the description to check it out yourself. Number 1. This one is a whole new level of disturbing compared to the other ones on this list. It's called ShaySt.John.net. This is what you get when you first enter the page.
Hi, this is Shay St. John. Welcome to my webpage. Please feel free to explore all the treats I have for you. And remember, drop me a line and tell me what you think. Thanks for coming by. Bye.
I'm not exactly sure yet, but I want to do...
You have a doll for me? Yeah. What's the problem?
I'm not...
Oh, kids who want toys, come here!
There are literally hours of disturbing content to explore on this website. Each link you click will no doubt take you to another strange page with either disturbing pictures, animations, or rants. If you click on the movies section, you get a list of very interesting videos.
Hi, everybody! Oh, I'll hook up again for wire therapy. Trina, can you tell me when Brickhead comes? She's supposed to be bringing my tea bag. Yeah, wire therapy. Wire therapy! Ow! There's one of those people you can remember to call Potty and debris. And make sure that Dixon comes by later because she has all my photos. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a session. The store. Yeah, I just have a little store. It's called Shay's Open Store. Yeah. Yeah, I have a little store now. I can sell all sorts of stuff. I have dresses and pots under my hands and feet. God, I have everything. God, look at all the cobwebs. God, look at all the cobwebs. God. God, there are little cobwebs everywhere. Oh, little cobwebs.
Everything on this website is disturbing, and the worst part, it doesn't even seem to be all intentional. Just don't visit this website if you're high. Or better yet, don't visit it.